With the invention of the microphone came the crooning style. A crooner is the title given to a singer who sang very close to the microphone. They have an intimate style, and they have a lot of emotion in their music. With this new style came some of the greatest artists in music history. One of the original greats is Bing Crosby. Bing Crosby helped make the crooning style popular. One of his most famous recordings is White Christmas. His powerful voice filled the people of the Great Depression era with ease and comfort as they sang along. Crosby influenced many other artists. One of those artists was Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra is said to be the most successful crooner. Sinatra's intimate style, along with his sex appeal, made him a major icon of the 50s. His popularity made the crooning style have a comeback after World War II. People were once again loving the comfort the music brought to them. His voice and style was one of the most influential for decades to come. Harry Connick Jr., born Joseph Harry Fowler Connick Jr., was encouraged by his parents to pursue his interest in music. By the age of 9, he had already recorded a few albums at home. He attended the New Orleans Center for Creative Arts while still in high school. There he got tips and training from jazz musicians James Broker, Wynton, and Branford. In college, Connick immersed himself in the music scene, and he finally got his big break in 1989 after Tony Bennett saw him perform. He was then signed by Rob Reiner of the Bluesy Standards to record the soundtrack of an upcoming film. The film was Harry Met Sally. After the film's release and large popularity, Connick's soundtrack went double platinum. Connick received his first Grammy for this album. In the 90s, Connick started acting in various films, including Independence Day. His popularity grew, and the crooning style started to see glimpses of resurgence in the popular music scene. Connick still continues writing and producing music, along with acting. He is married to a former Victoria's Secret model and has 3 daughters. Throughout his career, he has been in 24 films and sold over 25 million records. Due to his great success, Connick opened the door for new crooners of the 21st century. One of those 21st century crooners is Micheal Buble. Buble was born in British Columbia, Canada, where he was raised on jazz and soul. He is greatly influenced by Frank Sinatra's style. Encouraged by his family, Buble entered youth talent competitions, which started his career. The producer of the talent show, Beverly Delic, helped Buble start his first album. After that, Buble continued playing small-town gigs and acted in several musicals. Buble's big break came in 2000, when a former Prime Minister of Canada, Michael McSweeney, saw him perform at a party. McSweeney then promoted Buble's independent album among his friends. This is where it got into the hands of the current Prime Minister, Mulroney. Mulroney was so impressed that he invited Buble to sing at his daughter's wedding. Buble was then introduced to the record producer, David Foster. David Foster signed Buble to 143 records right away. Foster and Buble began working on material that was much more than just the old crooners covers. Buble reshaped what it meant to be a modern crooner. He made the crooning style fit into the modern popular style by making it more up-tempo and relatable. By 2003, Buble had his first multi-platinum album. In 2005, his song It's Time hit #1 on the jazz charts and stayed on those charts for 2 years. He won his first Grammy in the US in 2009. Buble was instantly a worldwide sensation. As of 2013, Buble has sold 55 million albums worldwide, and he continues to have amazing success in today's music scene. Micheal Buble continues to sing, act, and write his own music. He also owns a Canadian hockey team, the Vancouver Giants. He is currently married to Argentine actress Lucina Lapalato, with whom he has 2 young sons. Buble is currently thinking about taking a break from his career because his eldest son was recently diagnosed with cancer. Many people believe there are 2 different types of crooners, jazz crooners and pop crooners. The difference is really the style they tend to stick to. All crooning started with jazz, and artists like Kevin Hart believe that's where crooning should stay. However, we have seen a great popularity for pop crooners such as John Legend. If we look back at the greats and see where they stand on the sides of jazz and pop, we see that Bing Crosby, one of the originals, is seen as being more of jazz. He, however, is seen to be branching out to a bit more of a popular style. The pop crooning really started with Frank Sinatra, who influenced both Connick Jr. and Micheal Buble. Therefore, most of today's successful crooners are pop crooners. And with their rich, full voices, they create some of the most beautiful music in the industry.
With your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft, there is nothing for me but to love